YouTube, what up y'all? Today we're going to be installing the RaceTech Fork Spring on the CRF300l. I'm going to attempt to do that today without removing the fork from the bike, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here is everything we're going to use today to put this fork spring in. Now, the RaceTech kit comes with multiple washers, I think 4 of them. You're only going to need one. You're going to need this, which is your sleeve, your fork spring, this oddball washer that's going to go at the bottom of the sleeve, and then this washer that's going to go on the top of your sleeve. So I'm going to use this suction bulb and this container that shows milliliters to suck 100 milliliters out of the fork, because it comes with 600 milliliters, and when you install this you have to remove 100. So that is what we're going to use for that. These are the wrenches you're going to need: 17 millimeter and a 14 millimeter. Some string or wire and a clamp. All right, let's see what we got. So I already removed the handlebars because I'm replacing mine anyway. There's plenty of videos out there with people replacing handlebars, so definitely watch one of those. But we're starting from this point right here. So this cap has to come off. It's a 30 millimeter wrench, but I used a big crescent wrench and it wasn't super tight. It came off pretty easy. I didn't strip anything, so you can use that. So once that's loose, you can unscrew this the rest of the way by hand. And as you can see, it pulls up enough to clear. All right, so now that we've got our top unscrewed, lift up on it. 14 millimeter goes here. 17 goes here. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. That there. This goes here. And that loose. All right, that did it. So back that off right there. And then we'll see if this one's loose or not. Yep, it is, okay. All right. So now we've got this loose and backed off. This top piece is loose, so we need to take it off. This is where you take your clamps, put them here, clamp it down. Okay. All right, now that we got the clamp on, you're gonna take your string or wire. We're gonna wrap it around the rod, tie a knot in it. That way we can hold it up. There we go. And if it falls, you can pull it back up. So now we will attempt to suck 100 milliliters of fluid out. All right, so I've taken 100 milliliters of fluid out, got that done. So now this fork has 500 milliliters in it, and that's what you want to end up with. So now, take your one washer, put that over your dampening rod. It's supposed to drop down to the bottom. Then you take your spring and that goes in next. Then this piece right here goes next, and it sits into this plastic tube. Now, they say your holes need to go up. Mine's got holes in each side, so it doesn't matter for me. But if you get some that only have a hole, the hole needs to go up. All right, so this goes in like this. That to me looking pretty good. Now, this right here goes on next, but we're gonna have to take this off. All right, now we're ready to put this piece on. This piece goes next on top of the sleeve. I'm gonna put it here. Then we're gonna start this back. All right, so we got our brass piece on, and then we got our tightening nut on. And so go ahead and get that on there enough to where you can get this started. But before you do that, just put a little Loctite on it. Get that started. All right, now, so the only thing we have to do before we slug everything up is we need to get this string out. It took a little bit of doing, but I got the string off. It took about 5 minutes, 2 small screwdrivers, and a knife. Wedged it open, got the knife, got the knot kind of loose, and then cut off with the knife, and it all came out, okay? So now we have to screw all of this. Got everything snug, and now you can push this down and screw it to get it started. What you can do to help you with that is just jack up your jack a little bit, and as you jack it up, this will sink down, making your life slightly easier. So now you're gonna screw this in till it's hand tight. And get your wrench and snug it up. And that is how we do that.